In decision making, I think we have to have 50% men and women together, so that we can include women in all levels, just like when in communities, in national level, we should include women.
They should be encouraged, they should be trained, and they should be strengthened to go into leadership positions.
I think Article 14 under CEDAW speaks for itself, and I don't think that it's only about Article 14. I think it's about ensuring that temporary special measures is something that we are still pushing for as a civil and political right for women and girls in all diversities. And I think what's also important is that when we talk about women's participation, it's not just 30%, it's 50% actually, because we've reached a time, and we also know that Mr. Tuifangalele, who's been part of our consultation, has affirmed to us the need of moving forward. And in moving forward, it means ensuring that we recognize that women and men are playing the gender roles and are already supporting each other due to the stories that we're hearing. At a time like this in Fiji, participation also means that we are fully implementing the voices of women, and that their priorities are taken seriously into account. It also means that there needs to be some form of accountable mechanisms, not for the participation of women, but to ensure that women's participation continue over a long period of time. And I think apart from national elections, which we've seen a slightly increase in women's participation at the political level, at the local level for local government, we are still pushing for that. And I think it's important to recognize the countless efforts and declarations that have been put forth by the Women's Forum and the Fiji Young Women's Forum in terms of ensuring women's political participation. And lastly, the reason why we need to talk more about women's political participation is because we are seeing that women are vulnerable to all forms of multi-intersecting forms of violence, discrimination, poverty and inequality, and therefore it's our time to make sure that our voices are at an equal level playing field.
In terms of the support, one can be, women with disability can be engaged more with other women's community, whereby to share ideas and share information on how they can be cared for, and also to be more interacted to others, not only within women but to other groups, to other clubs within the community.
Have more women being elected as Maramani Koro in our communities, and as advisory councils, as the women, they are the first responders. They are always active, and their role covers in all the aspects of lives.
First of all, women leaders should be recognized for the great job that they are doing. Maybe they are not seen out there in the district levels, maybe they are not seen nationally, but since women are we can call them as the caregivers of the community. So for them to be recognized is for men and the community to help support women leaders in the community, support them, and also they need guidance from the district level. They need guidance from the government of the day, and they need to be recognized for the hard work they are doing, and not only women leaders, even all the women out there, in one way or another, they are, they're voicing out their concerns, and they're trying to voice out not only their concerns, other women's concerns to those women that cannot come out with their own issues. There are other women who are there bringing out their issues. So what women need is for them to be supported, for them to be heard, and not to be suppressed and not to be pushed away.